Welcome back to another NysArt video. Are you trying to determine what watercolor brush would be the very best for you? In this video, I'll be covering exactly what the pros and cons are between the water brush and the watercolor brush, using what I have discovered through my many years using both types of brushes. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Right here I have my Simply Simmons size 6 watercolor brush, and right here I have my Koi water brush with the water reservoir. Now you can already tell just by seeing this that this one is almost twice as big. When you take this apart, it goes into half size. The side with the water closes up so it doesn't leak at all. And the side with the bristle has a little top that comes with the set, which is really handy to keep your bristle safe. That leads me to my next point, where this one, not only is it a little bit longer, but it also has this bristle. It's really nice, but I would hate for it to get damaged. Pretty cheap little plastic case that goes right on over it. You just have to be careful not to split the bristles. I want to talk about portability. So the water brush fits right inside of this Koi watercolor set, which makes it really portable for hiking, trips, etc. Next, I want to talk about the water reservoir that comes in the water brush. It's really great because on hikes or trips, you don't have to worry about going out of the way to find a water source to fill up your cup, which again is one extra thing you have to worry about. So this is great because you fill it up in advance, and then when you're ready to use it, it screws right into here. And it's ready to be used for your beautiful watercolor paintings. Now, this is not a very technical reason to choose this brush, but I find that this one feels and looks a little bit more professional than the water brush. It stays clean longer, has a very nice and blended color bristles, and so if you like things to look really nice and professional, then this is a really great option. With the regular brush here, I find it easier because you can hold it close if you want to get detailed. You can also hold it way back here if you want to get a big wash on your paper. If you're not familiar with what a wash is, go check out my video on watercolor techniques and that'll teach you all about it. That leads me to my next point of precision. I find that with this brush, because you have the length that you can choose how you want to hold it and where you want to hold it, you have the ability to get more precise on your watercolor painting. So I will show you as I'm watercoloring what I do. Now first, I'm going to be testing something so simple as just how clean of a stroke they both come out with. Now as you can see here, the normal brush did come out with a slightly smoother stroke than the water brush did. Now I'm going to test how accurate and precise the brushes are. Now it is important to note that I am using a thicker normal brush, so that is something to consider, but even though it is thicker, I still got the type of line that I was looking for. Now I'm going to test how well they each blend. For this first one, using the water brush, I'm going to be blending a deep yellow with a light red. If you are newer to NysArt or watercolors in general and are wanting to learn a little bit about blending, I recommend checking out my watercolor techniques video. Now I'm going to do the same test but with my normal brush. I'm taking a neutral orange and combining it with a deep red. I would say that between the water brush and the normal brush, they both performed very similarly throughout the actual painting. Now to finish this video out, I thought I would share this Koi watercolor set that I have a link in the description box if you want to think about purchasing or you want to purchase. It goes to artsupplies.com where you can buy your own Koi watercolor set for about $25. It comes with a water brush that I talked about earlier, really great, a sponge to dry your brush, 12 great watercolor paints that I've had for 2 or 3 years now, and they still last me to this day, and I enjoy using them, and 5 palettes to mix your colors. And it folds right down into your pocket. But given what we have covered today, out of all that I've shared, I would say that the main takeaway is that if you are looking for a brush that you will mostly be using at home or where it's easily to find a water source and you're not going to be like taking it on a remote hike or trip, I recommend sticking with the regular watercolor brush. However, if you think that you want to buy something that'll be great for trips or hikes or anywhere that you might not have access to water and that you'll need to have a compact watercolor set, I recommend checking out this water brush inside of a koi watercolor set that has served me very well for the past 3 years. If you have any questions at all about anything I covered today, please let me know in the comments and I will get back to you as soon as I can with a response. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I see you next time on NysArt after you subscribe and hit the notification bell and hit the like. Thanks for watching. See you then. Please do share this video with anybody who you think it would be beneficial to, who might be looking for a watercolor brush, but they don't know which one is the best option for them. Thank you for watching. See you next time.